Like, comment, subscribe and support. Social media links in the cards.
What was I doing? I was supposed to be visiting the lodge and got hungry. And then I've just dealt with some thugs. It's no wonder I never get anything done. Alright, I've had enough of a rest. Back to Nissa. Honestly, I came...
I wonder what actual meat tastes like. How do we know synth meat is even remotely similar?
Kill an animal, rip its guts out, fry it up. It's, you know, it's not really similar. To be honest, it's not. One's cultivated mold, the other's meat. One doesn't have cholesterols in it. Animal cholesterols were good for the brain. Terrible for the heart and the rest of the body, so don't overeat and overindulge in meat. But
I can't believe
yeah, don't just go completely meat free. Those cholesterols can't be found anywhere else, and they were things that helped the brain well, rejuvenate itself. Yeah, don't eat meat. You literally starve your brain to death. Okay, where will we go? Oh yeah, we're going back to Nissa. Not that they were listening to me, I'm monologuing to myself now. Honestly. Right, Nissa. Where have you gone? No, that's Gem Mercantile. Yeah, so we came back here. And here being New Atlantis, because I need to go to the lodge. Talk to the rest of the boys and girls in Constellation about everything I've been getting up to. They knew I went undercover. They told me to take some time off at the Hidden Gem base, bit of rest, recuperation, beach time. Come back and talk to them about, well, my escapades when I was ready. Sorry, Nissa.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Yeah. More time.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
You said that. Alright, I know time's a hard thing to get and I can only do it for myself, but hey. I found Sasha.
Okay, and?
Look, she's a little banged up. She'll be fine. You know.
I knew it. I knew she was going to get herself into trouble. So did she find the place? Are we set?
Yeah. So, there's a few hurdles. We cleared them. You got your space. And she said she'll be more than happy to help you run things down there when she's back on her feet.
Back on her feet? It's that bad? Okay, I'll have to have a conversation with her. Nobody was supposed to be injured in this process. So this is it. I've got everything I need. Wow. Look, I know how much you've gone out of your way to help me. You didn't need to do any of this. You certainly didn't need to invest in this yourself.
I know.
I appreciate that you trust me that much.
I know.
I just want you to know that this is going to be a success. I've known it from the beginning, and I will be certain and share that success with you.
Thank you.
It'll take us a little while before the credits start rolling in, but they will. And some of them will roll your way. Meantime, you're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Make sure you stop by often, okay?
Oh, will do. But can I just say one thing? Spilt drink. Spilt drink. Spilt drink. Now, I know those two have got that gel foam kind of gear in them.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
A clean floor. Hey there, how are you? Do I know you?
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business?
Yeah. Constellation business. Yeah.
You're with Constellation? Damn, that's cool. I've always admired you guys. Exploring the stars full-time seems like a dream come true. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester for Mast.
Oh, right. Is that where I know you from? No. No, I was with Sifter. You do have a familiar face, though. Anyway. Of course they employ weapon testers. You're not planning on becoming a bartender, are you? I have a bartender here already.
No, I'm not. I'm actually hoping for a crew. Lots of pilots stop by the viewport on their way into town. I figure if I hung around long enough, I'd run into someone who was hiring.
Well, why not? I mean, what skills have you got to peddle if you want to join crews?
I'm billing myself as a weapons expert, sniper tech specifically.
Ooh.
Most travelers like having someone on their crew who's good with firearms. The settled systems are no picnic.
I've noticed. All right, well, well, today's a lucky day. I mean, I wasn't focusing on looking for people to join my crew, but I never turned down anybody decent.
Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. I was hoping my next job would get me out of the city. What's your offer?
13. I've got more than enough. Here, have that.
Sounds like a fair salary for your new weapons expert. I'll take it.
Right. Not to upset you too much, mate, but how to put this? I need you to work at my hidden gem base for the time being. Yeah, you're not actually going to be on
to my post and get to work.
Yeah, I will take you out on the ship at a later date. I have friends who are expecting to be on the journey.
Yes?
Hello. Was it you? Oh, hi. Do I know Marika? Have we spoken before?
Good to see you again.
Hi, Simeon. Simone? Marika, I've spoken to you before, haven't I?
Hello?
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Marika. You weren't the girl dancing in the Crimson Fleet, were you? You got any useful skills?
Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it.
Well, if you're willing to work, welcome aboard. It seems I am hiring people today for fun. Huh.
Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
Whoa. 18. Go on, it's a year's salary.
Thanks! I think we'll make a great team, huh?
Yep, right. Just so you know, you're off to the hidden gem as well for the time being. What? That was an outpost, not a ship. Okay. Have I got more than... Alright, so I'm going to have to build other outposts for people to stay at. I can only do 3
Thanks for giving me a chance, Captain. I won't let you down.
Alright, well, I will message you on the watch app everybody seems to have. So it was you. Hi. And who are you? Gideon? Who are you? Gideon. Whoa. Hello.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
Okay, what kind of debts we talking about?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
Go on. Don't know why I'm doing this. Come on.
I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share.
18, 13. You're hired.
Really? I mean, thanks. Sorry, I'm just used to hearing no.
Yeah, I'm going soft at my old age. Once upon a time, I would have made you drop your price. Anyway,
Thanks for giving me a chance. I'm on my way.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I will be focusing on... I need a bigger crew. Oh, go on, what are you? Astrodynamics Specialist. Okay. Sorry, what are you? Who are you, sorry?
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for work. You hiring?
How much?
I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share.
7? Oh, go on then.
Great. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you wait here. So, Astrodynamics. You are
Let me know when you have an assignment for me.
Oh, well. Alright, so. I must assign this crew before what?
Do you have an assignment for me, Cap?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Point.
Right, so. Okay. Nice to know. I'm going to have to put you on the ship.
No problem, Captain.
Yeah, no problem. Astrodynamics Specialist. We're going to have to get you a fancy name. Who is that? Go on, anybody else?
Hey.
Hi. Okay, so out of character, apparently if you buy the services of crew with random names, or should I say no names, they won't stay available. They will despawn unless you actually assign them. Well, that's a bit annoying. Note to self, maybe the last time I do that until I've got a big ship. Or a lot more bases. I might have to buy another base now just to make... Build another base just to make room on the ship. Alright. And... food. Let's not forget that I will start starving to death soon. I've got some kiffles and some terror brew. Alright, what am I... Oh, okay. Keep forgetting. I might have to... Alright, aid. Get that let's see how long that lasts. Got 10 minutes before I start getting a bit thirsty. I might end up a bit of a thirsty Kirsty in 10 minutes. What do you think of that?
And welcome to Terra Brew.
Hello.
How may I serve you?
Have you got food in yet?
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
Food. Please tell me you've got food on the menu. Last time we were here, you were only on coffees and teas. Please tell me the food is fixed and you're now serving it again.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Okay. You lied! There's no food in that menu. You lied. Oh, sorry. A bit weird.
At this rate, I won't even have a collection. Well, can't give up now. Perhaps my luck will turn.
Oh, true. No, definitely no sign of food in here. If that's food, I want to know. Is this some sort of like joke Terror Brew where they pretend to have food and they don't? Right. That case. Why are you loitering? Nothing. Alright, alright. Over to Establish 2161. Oh, the new watch update. Yeah, the new watch update. You gotta love it. The software's a lot better now. It shows you where you're going and everything. Right. Chunks, oh god. CJ's. I believe he does food, doesn't he? CJ. Eat clothier. I find that many clothes. It's good. Actually, it's a good job that we have the ability to, shall we say, what's the word? Tailor the clothes. It's like, here Vasco, make them my size, please. Is this working yet? Last time I used it, it wasn't moving. Let's go and speak to the boys and girls at the lodge. What time is it? Is it too early for my friend? Oh yeah, it's 12 o'clock at night. Nope. No wonder she's not here. I would be worried if she was brushing the floor at the transit station at midnight on a 49-hour planet. She'd have been on her feet 20 odd Earth hours. Well, 24 and a half Earth hours, so that would be quite tiring. I wonder how easily the people who first got here from Earth adapted to a 49-hour cycle. Staying awake for 24 hours and, well, not even staying awake for 24 hours. Depending on where their latitude and longitude on this planet. I mean, it's quite high up in the atmosphere. I mean, it's probably level with old London, Paris sort of area, you know, somewhere around like south to northern Europe region. You know, that's what, level New Yorkish maybe? In the American region of the Earth. From my textbooks. So when they first got here, I didn't grow up in New Atlantis, so this is how long are the nights here? But the Earth nights were what, between 8 to 12 hours, depending on where you were at that sort of latitude. So double it, 16-hour nights. 16 hours out of 49 seems about right. Or maybe up to 20. 16 to 20 hours out of 49 hours. Well, that's a long kip. But imagine training your body to do that. Swapping from 6 or 8 hour sleeps to 20 odd hour sleeps. Or maybe everyone went Mediterranean and sleep twice a day, except 8 hours instead of 4. Hello, everybody. Hello, Captain Tom? No? Fine. Roger.
Hello, Cora.
Oh.
What are you reading these days?
Okay, Barrett's just taking the mick out of me now and doing it with Cora instead of me.
Captain Tom, I am fully updated and ready to assist with tasks.
Good.
It's amazing. He made a brand new kind of plant. Like, he did it all himself. It's so wow.
Wow. That sounds really... Wait. What's the author's name?
Like Marvin Madani or something.
From 100 years ago, huh?
I'll put the book back when I'm done. Don't worry.
You know what's going on there, don't you, mate? You've found his old husband's book. Oh dear. And made him feel old by saying from 100 years ago. Oh dear. Vasco.
Do you, Captain Tom? I have been idling and awaiting my next order for some time now.
Okay. I want to have a question with you because, pardon me, like you told me to, and like they told me to, I went and had some rest at the Hidden Gem base. So I'm back now. I'm ready for our next, our next skedaddles. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions? I've been thinking.
You may. I have no concept of privacy.
Alright.
We were talking that one time, and you said you were from... where? I can't remember.
I'd like to know more about what makes you tick. And I don't mean as in tick-tock and all your gears.
I am powered by wheels and cogs. They are responsible for any ticking that emanates from me.
Please don't make me shoot you.
Right then.
You have been standing idle for some time. Are you in need of an electric shock?
Yes. That's something that you must know about humans because I've been stood here, flabbergasted. Come on, how much do you know about humans other than that?
Constellation has seen to it that I possess a near encyclopedic knowledge of human history, art, culture, and science. May I answer a question for you?
So you know all the minutiae. How well are you at putting it together as a big picture kind of concept? in your head. Or in your box. Alright. How many human languages do you speak? All of them? The ones that we brought from Earth, the ones that have developed since then?
I have been programmed to comprehend all modern and ancient human languages. The only exception is body language.
Don't worry about that.
My body is crafted from reinforced metal, and therefore incompatible with such forms of expression.
I wouldn't worry about that. I'm human. I can't read body language. It's a subtle thing. It's sort of a sixth sense. Unfortunately for you, my friend, you don't sort of have it. Yeah. I mean, maybe you do in your own way, but you don't have the version we have. Alright, your version of the... Or should I say, your interpretation of the greatest invention in human history. I know what my ideas are. Go on. What do you think?
Logically, I believe the correct answer to be the airplane, followed shortly by the computer. Humans could not have become a spacefaring species without them. Illogically speaking, I am inclined to believe that books were your greatest invention. I have spent a good deal of time processing works of science fiction. They make good case studies in how your species could have made a mess of its entry into the stars in different ways than you did in reality.
True. True. I mean, not bad choices. You've gone for choices that are quite far into our development. I'm sort of a... I don't know, what would you say? I'm sort of like the journey, not the destination, and it starts. If I had to choose my greatest invention, if it was a physical thing, I would say the wheel. Fire's more of a discovery. That's something that already existed. We just had to figure out how to do it. But I would say the wheel. And other than that, if it was sort of a more abstract thing, believe it or not, the silver linings of war are one of the greatest inventions in human history.
Captain Tom, if you are experiencing the phenomenon known as laziness, I suggest retiring to the ship.
Haha. As I was saying, I would say war. And not because war's good, war's a terrible thing, but the silver linings of war. After people get injured in wars, it inspires new medical procedures and new medical ideas. It inspires peace. It inspires the writings of peace, the written word. War inspired things like the telescope so you could see where your enemies were. The different forms of communication like flag waving so that you could communicate without your enemies knowing things. So in a way, war is a weird instigator for a lot of our greatest inventions, including peace.
Captain, you seem to be experiencing a lapse in gross motor skill functionality.
I'm just waffling. Oh, never mind. Tell me some jokes.
I am looking at one. I hope that was a suitable response. Constellation did not equip me with a sense of humor. I have done my best to mimic ferrets.
Thank you. Should have expected that. Alright then, what kind of human music do you like? Can you like it?
This is a difficult question to parse. I do not experience enjoyment. However, I find that the music of ancient Japan has a pleasantly mathematical sound. The same is true of the works of European composers from the Baroque period. I have dedicated significant time to processing these compositions and understanding their structure.
Well, good, because mathematics is a language in itself, and so is music. And music is a mathematical language, so it's... In a way, you're learning another language, my friend. Even if you don't know it. So, you know all those human languages, you might not know body language, but you're trying to learn the language of music. Alright. Alright, let's ask you about something else, please.
I am prepared for your inquiry.
How did you become part of Constellation?
Constellation recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory on Earth's moon, where I was manufactured. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Barrett elected to refurbish me after the discovery. Since then, I have been reprogrammed to be useful to Constellation.
So, you were built on Earth's moon. You're the closest to a natural-born Earthling out of the lot of us.
That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A robot. As such, I was manufactured on Earth's moon. Modern lunar robotics products are manufactured elsewhere.
Alright, well, do you have access to any of your memories from before you were reprogrammed?
Some data from my time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard, but I do not frequently access it. Very little of what is in those files would prove useful to modern spacefarers.
But it might prove useful to modern historians. Depending on how early you were built on the moon, you might still have images in your memory banks of Earth with an atmosphere. Even if it was half gone or 3/4 gone, you might still remember Earth with little bits of water on it and green. And plant life. And the animals we didn't bring with us. Because I know we packed up a few Arc-type ships and... Granted, only the super rich like Walter get to eat real chicken and real beef these days, but... You know what I mean? You got memories of something the rest of us can never have.
Captain Tom, remaining still while stalking prey is a technique used by many predators. Are you hunting, Captain?
No, fine. How do you get your name? I'm hunting for answers.
Constellation named me after the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, who resided on Earth in the 15th century AD. He explored his home planet by way of its seas. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am inclined to believe it, as that is a compliment Barrett normally reserves for himself.
Okay. It was a good job they were able to fix you. I don't think that guy's got Portuguese, but yeah, all that one. I wouldn't put it past them to tell you to stand near the picture of somebody you're named after. Anyway, it's a good job. It's a good job they were able to fix you, mate.
Constellation is an exceptionally driven and intelligent group of humans. I would expect nothing less of them. I will answer your questions truthfully. Unlike you, I am incapable of lying.
That felt oddly personal. I don't lie. I exaggerate. Is that Cora or so? No, it's Sona. Sona, why are you not in bed? Honestly, why is Cora not in bed? Never mind. Did they operate on Earth time everywhere? They just know that the local planets have their own time so that they know when the sun and the moon's coming out, if they have a moon. Right. Do you enjoy working with us? I know we reprogrammed you, but do you enjoy that?
That is a difficult question to parse. I do not experience human emotions such as enjoyment. However, I have been kept busy since Constellation acquired me. That satisfies my directive to be as helpful as possible for the duration of my existence.
Alright, okay. Silly question. Do you miss the lodge while we're travelling? Sometimes I feel like, as much as I love being a nomad in the stars...
to idle in this location is not conducive to completing our current objective.
So, sorry, Vasco, I'm just smacking my head. Do you miss the lodge while we're travelling? Let me finish my sentence.
In a geographical sense, the lodge cannot be missed. It is easily accessible from the New Atlantis spaceport. But I presume that you are using miss in this context to mean long for. In which case, My answer is no. I long for nothing. Barrett, however, regularly complains about missing the lodge's amenities during our travels. This has led me to the conclusion that it is a place worth missing.
Okay. I mean, that does sound like something Barrett would say. I sometimes wish she didn't take it. He's a robot. That's what he does. Yeah, it does sound like something Barrett would say.
It would seem that spending an extended period of time in Barrett's company has resulted in an improved ability to calculate his speech patterns. Perhaps someday I will also be capable of emulating yours.
Well, I hope not for your sake. Right. Well, okay. Let's get going.
I will see you at a later time.
Good. I know he says he doesn't miss the place, but when he comes back, he always stands in the same place. So deep down, in his guts, he's got some...
I do not know.
He's got some programming that makes him want to go and stand in the same place. So maybe he does miss it and he just doesn't realise it.
That's so cool.
I did not
But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Understood. I will prepare my system to begin the diagnostics. This will run as a background process. Honey bundles of joy.
Good grief. Who did this to you, Vasco?
I do not know what you mean, Mr. Muscles.
I mean, it is kind of nice, though.
What exactly are you referring to, my precious pumpkin?
Never mind. Vasco, please quarantine any recently modified code relating to communications.
Yes, sir.
No. I know exactly who did that. That was Sarah. That was definitely a Sarah thing.
But if Cora ever needs self-defense training,
Let's just borrow that sandwich. Okay, I need to take a drink. I probably need to carry some drink with me. Terra Brew.
still available if you are interested.
Hopefully that was a herbal.
Sure. I got it. Thanks again.
By the way, Sam, it's 2 in the morning local time. Don't be blaming your daughter for
got
sitting
my
up.
undivided attention.
I'm talking to Sam actually, but okay. Don't be blaming your daughter for sitting up till 2 in the morning under the covers when you're letting her stand there reading books. I saw you doing it a minute ago. Okay, all right, Barrett, how are you doing?
I can't imagine how hard it was to be under all that pressure. A leader knows that protecting regular folk is not just a responsibility, but a privilege. And I'm proud to call you my captain.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I did what had to be done.
Modest, too. They're gonna make a statue out of you, or carve your face on a moon or something. What you did took nerves. Befriending Delgado like that, it was a huge risk.
Yeah.
If he had gotten to you, convinced you to side with them, I don't know what we'd be dealing with right now.
No, it's just, as a human being, I feel terrible for gaining his trust as a human being. But I also saw the way they behaved. They were human. They were quite human in their day-to-day, like, chatty-watty, get along with each other sort of thing. But they gladly kill each other and kill other people, so they were feral. But you don't think less of me for that, do you? Surely.
Do I think less of you for doing what you had to do to save countless lives in the settled systems? Let me think. Not even slightly.
Thanks.
You're a damn hero for what you did. You better not ever think otherwise.
Yeah, it's just... I do feel terrible as a human being betraying another human being, but I've got to remember that human being would easily betray me and not worry about it because he was just feral.
Look, I get what you're saying, but you saw an opportunity and you took it. It was his weakness, not yours. And if they regroup after all this, they'll be weaker next time. All thanks to you.
Weaker, but like a cornered fox, wolf, canine, that proverb about cornered dogs things. Jackals, all those sort of canine type creatures. That's when they tend to be more dangerous. Especially Neva. I mean, captured a boss, captured a girlfriend, killed a load of her friends who were traders on the station, and a lot of her workers or underlings or whatever. She's not going to be someone I want to just ignore.
That's a worry for another day, boss.
Well, but like I say, they could be more desperate. They're not going to be a big level threat for any time soon. Long after I'm dead, hopefully. But they could be more desperate and more dangerous in the immediate short term.
Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's for certain. Things could have been a whole heck of a lot worse right now. And it's okay to feel good about that.
Yeah, thanks, Barrett. Hey, Sona.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness.
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
She has.
I have, Dad.
Spend so much
I
time
want to be
looking
as
at the
good a
scans.
co-pilot for the captain as
See
I am
star
for you.
systems orbiting in my
Well, you're doing a
orbit.
great job, String Bean. I'm proud of you.
Seriously?
What do you say we get
Have you
a new
got
outfit
some
next time
survey
we fly
data
outside?
for you?
It still fits.
You've
Dad.
tipped my ear.
And I love it.
Alright. Seriously, have I... Where is it? Actually, it looks like I've left it in my book crate on the ship. It can't be accessed from here. Sorry, I'll be back.
Show the words another time then.
Hello.
Hey, Cora.
Yes? You need something?
Now, you're not pestering
But
the
I'm
captain,
not sure
right,
it's the
Cora?
top.
Oh, for the love of...
List you provided to
You
me
think
in
I'm a
the
pest?
exact order you
Oh,
dictated.
never.
Shall I
Poor choice of
update the
words.
listing?
Let me think on it, buddy.
Crew, too?
I'll get back to you.
Of course.
So
Right.
this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say,
Well, they're busy bickering. Andres, how you doing?
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice?
Look. I mean, SifDef didn't really give me much of a choice with the whole you picked up a kid's football thing, but they realised that that was a bit over the top. And I couldn't bring myself to side with pirates, let's be honest.
I can respect that. I am no supporter of the United Colonies, but I also could not bring myself to side with the fleet and what they represent. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them.
Yeah, it's... Never happy to betray someone who's counting on me, but he wasn't counting on me. Don't give a damn. UCL pirates. Rotting in prison. Rotting in prison's what he deserves. I mean, like I told Barrett, they're feral. Getting to know him just made me realise that, okay, he's charming and all the rest of it on the surface, but he'd gladly have stabbed me in the back at any point. So, I've got to remember who it is I'm dealing with. If it's somebody who wouldn't betray me, then I'm not going to betray them. So, yeah, rotting in prison's what he deserves.
Perhaps. I would not have minded seeing him in pieces, but prison will suffice.
Pieces is good,
He will
too.
get what he truly deserves eventually.
Peace is
as
good
we
for
will
business. Or
The Great
pieces.
Serpent will see to that. It
Ain't
would
it,
be
Walter?
foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there.
Yeah, he was the opposite with Silver Lining. You go, no. She's being pragmatic. If they reorganise, we'll be waiting. Yes, and by that I mean there's a good job Neva's going to reorganise. I mean, you lot only came with me once or twice, and then I thought, right, let's do this solo. But you saw what it was like. We'll have to be ready for them if they come after us.
I suppose we will have little choice.
Yeah.
For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done a service for all of the settled systems.
Thanks. And Sam. Excuse me, my friend.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
You know it's like 4 in the morning now, don't you? Sam?
Heaven is having a smooth running ship with a crew of friends.
Yeah. Can I have a word? Sam? Excuse me.
You know, you have a hell of an effect on people around you.
Do I? Why? Do I ask personal questions? Do you have any info? No, okay, you ready? Alright then, let's have a look what gear you've got.
Happy to even out the load.
Alright, you have got you've got a fair bit of crap on you, haven't you? Okay. And I'm over encumbered again.
Take care, alright?
Oh yeah. What time? What am I on? I'm malnourished, of course I am. I've run out of food now. What's the hydrated? Still okay. Wrong thing. Okay, I might have to put. Could you have picked up this sandwich? Thanks, boys and girls, for leaving me some food out. I know you knew I was coming.
Ah, a face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
I don't know. I will think of something, Andresia. There's always jobs for everybody. Hey, Sona. How you doing?
Hi there. How's it going?
Not bad. You really do need to get some better clothes. I mean, you don't want to go shopping with Cara. I left her here to talk to you. Right. Okay, what have I got here? Whee! No. Alright. Nothing? Well. There's the legacy story. Nothing left there. Okay. Time are we on? I don't particularly need a nap. No. 12 o'clock Earth time, or Universal time. It should be human time, really, that shouldn't it? 12 o'clock human time, or Earth time. Universal time is probably
okay.
finger.
We do this a lot. Maybe next week instead?
I will not change my mind about this.
She's a bit stubborn, Barrett, like you. Right, everybody. I've hired a crew member for the ship, so we're a bit low on room. We can only bring 3 of us, so... Well, Sam, I will leave you and Cara here. Sona still needs to... Well, Cara, can you give Sona some tips on new clothes for her age or something? Barrett, I think I might take you with me for the time being, so let's just get you assigned to the ship. Actually, Barrett, you stay here. I will take Vasco instead. I could do with the protection outside. Actually, Vasco, why don't you come with me now?
Greetings, Captain.
Follow me.
I will follow behind you.
Good lad. Right. We'll come chatted to everyone, checked everyone's alright. What's next on our list of things we need to do? I need to sign up with the... Is that a lock? Some sort? Okay. I need to sign up with the Vanguard. But there's a couple of things I want to do before I do that.